Good morning, everybody. It's about 10 after 5. I've been on the road for a little bit and figured now would be a good time to check in. I'm going to do something real quick, see if... no, that's not going to work. We got to keep the light on. So I'm going to make this quick. I wanted to talk really quick about how I make my big decisions. And many, many small decisions as well. So I've told you guys in previous episodes of the vlog that I'm not religious by any means, but I am very spiritual. I believe in something greater than myself that guides me and has a much cooler plan for me than I could ever imagine for myself. And I try and get in touch with whatever that is, whatever that is on a daily basis. And I make my big decisions in my morning meditation, and in my little meditations throughout the day. This is my decision-making process. I ask for guidance, and then I take time and I listen for the answer. So, for example, the biggest decision that I've made recently was turning in my resignation letter at work and jumping into full-time entrepreneurship with both feet. And obviously this is a decision that would affect other people. It would affect the people closest to me, like my daughter and my girlfriend who I live with. And so I talked to my girlfriend and, talked to some of my trusted advisors. And, with my girlfriend, we kind of figured out the logistics and figured out that we could make it work. My trusted advisors all were kind of on the same page, individual conversations, and they all said the same thing. And when I say trusted advisors, by the way, these are people who I trust to be 100% honest with me and tell me when I'm being an idiot. I went through that, and so I was already feeling a little bit confident, but then I sat still and I asked if I was making the right decision. And actually at that point it wasn't even a decision. I asked if I should do this. I asked if this was something that I should do. And then I sat there and I took 10 deep breaths. And usually at this point, sometimes it takes longer, depends on what's going on in my head, but most of the time within 10 deep breaths I get my answer. And it seems like it's an answer. It doesn't come from my head. I'm not hearing voices. But the answer tends to come up from my gut. And in that particular instance, my gut said, do it. This is the right decision for you. And so I did it. And then I checked in immediately after doing it. And I said, did I make the right decision? And I took my 10 deep breaths. And it said, yes. You made the right decision. I knew I was on the right path. And I didn't actually hear the word yes. Like, don't get it twisted, but that feeling you get. I'm sure you've all had it. Like that feeling that you get from your gut that you're like, this is something I need to do, or I just definitely made the right decision, or I just definitely made the wrong decision. I've had that before too. So I had a big decision to make. I got the guidance that said I should make the decision. I took the action. I checked in immediately afterwards and, knew that I was doing the right thing. And now today, now that we're 8 days away from full-time entrepreneurship, 8 working days, 10 actual days, I checked in again, and I still believe I am on the right path, and I still believe that I'm doing the right thing. And if I believed I was doing the wrong thing at this point, if something changed out there in the universe and now it is the wrong thing, and it is not the path that I should be taking, you bet your ass I'd be looking for a job right now. You know, I really wholeheartedly believe in some kind of guiding force, and that's out there that I should be listening to. So if that guiding force is telling me that I should not be a full-time entrepreneur and I should not be jumping in with both feet, then I would be changing directions begrudgingly, but I would do it, you know. So guys, that's how I make my decisions, my big decisions. I use the same process throughout the day when I feel a little bit lost and I don't know what to do next, when I'm feeling overwhelmed and I need to get focused on the next right action. So I want you guys to, you know, comment below and let me know, like, do you guys use a similar process, you know, of asking yourself for something outside of yourself, you know, what do I do next? And then taking the time to really listen for that answer and listen for the answer that comes from your gut and not the answer that comes from your head. I think that's really important because as humans, we have flawed brains, and we don't really have the ability to not be, you know, to be basically selfless 100% of the time. So I tend not to trust the thoughts that are coming out of my head, and I tend to follow my gut, you know. So comment below, guys. Let me know what you think, and I hope you guys have a good day. This is a really long video. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you for your attention, and I'll talk to you later this afternoon. See ya.